So it is used to manage the multiple ESXi host from a central point. Okay. So let us say you have multiple ESXi host. ESXi 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. Let us say you have 100 ESXi host. And if you are accessing this multiple ESXi host using web client, so you need to create multiple sessions. You need to create 100 sessions here. So instead of creating the 100 sessions, what you will do, you will install the vCenter server. You will take one server, you will install the vCenter server, and you will add all your 100 ESXi host in this vCenter server. Let us say the IP address of this vCenter server is 192.168.140.100. So you will access this vCenter server from your PC, and from this vCenter server you can access all the ESXi host with one session. You are creating only one session here. So what is a vCenter server? It is a service that is used to manage the multiple ESXi host and virtual machines running them centrally. So we can manage the ESXi host, we can manage the virtual machines as well from a central point. So vCenter server can be installed on Windows server. So you will take this server and you will download the vCenter server version which supports the Windows server, and you will install it. So we can install the vCenter server for Windows server, or you can use a pre-configured Linux version of, it is also known as vCenter server appliance. So guys, you have two versions in vCenter server. One version is for Windows, and you will get one virtual appliance. Guys, what is virtual appliance? We have discussed this point. Virtual appliance, it is a ready-made virtual machine. Okay, so what is this ready-made virtual machine contain? It will have the virtual machine. On the top of this virtual machine, the operating system is there. On the top of this operating system, the application is installed. So vCenter server, okay, it is available as virtual appliance. So what the VMware has done here, they have created one virtual machine. On the top of this virtual machine, they have installed Linux operating system. On the top of this Linux operating system, they have installed the vCenter server. Okay, and this virtual appliance is available on VMware website. So all you need to do is to download this virtual appliance and you will install on any ESXi host. So what we are going to do, we will see how to download this virtual appliance, and we will see how to install this virtual appliance in our ESXi too. Okay. So it is available for Windows Server and it is available as virtual appliance. Guys, one vCenter server supports 2000 ESXi hosts, which means we can add 2000 ESXi hosts in one vCenter server, and 35,000 virtual machines altogether we can power on any 25,000 virtual machines. Okay, guys, let us say we have 2000 ESXi host. This is our vCenter server, and we can add maximum 2000 ESXi host. So these ESXi hosts are having virtual machines, right? So this vCenter server supports, you can add 35,000 virtual machine, and we can power on only 25,000 virtual machines. Okay, we can have 35,000 virtual machine, but it will power on only 25,000 virtual machines. Okay, so we have, like, if it is vCenter server 6.0, it supports 1000 ESXi host. Oh, sorry. Yeah, it supports 1000 ESXi host, and 6.5 supports 2000, 6.7 also supports 2000 ESXi host. From 7, it is supporting 2500 ESXi host. So powered on virtual machines. So let us say you can register 15,000 virtual machines. So you can create 15,000 virtual machine in vCenter Server 6.0. Out of this 15,000 virtual machine, you can power on only 10,000 virtual machine. If you are using 6.5, you can create 35,000 virtual machine, but out of this 35,000 virtual machine, you can power on 25,000 virtual machine. With 6.7 version, you can create 35,000 virtual machines. Okay, we can create 35,000 virtual machine, but we can power on 25,000 virtual machines. With 7.0, we can create 45,000 virtual machine, and we can power on 40,000 virtual machines. And all the advanced features of vSphere are provided through vCenter only. So if you want to use the advanced features like vMotion, enhanced vMotion, high availability, DRS, and fault tolerance, you will get all these advanced feature via vCenter server only. If you don't have vCenter server in your network, you can't get these advanced features. And guys, let us try to understand a concept called vCenter server linked mode group. Let us try to understand what is the use of this link mode group. Imagine we have 6,000 ESXi host. So we have to connect each vCenter server individually, which required 3 sessions. Okay, you have 6,000 ESXi host. So for this 6,000 ESXi host, you need 3 vCenter servers, correct? For these 3 vCenter servers, let us say you have vCenter server 1, vCenter server 2, vCenter server 3. So to access these 3 vCenter servers, you need to create 3 sessions. But what this link mode group will do, it will connect all the vCenter servers, and you don't need to access all the 3 vCenter servers. You will access only one vCenter server, and through this one vCenter server, you can access the other vCenter servers of your network. So if you have multiple sessions, it will be very difficult to manage the infrastructure. So this link mode, what it will do, it will connect all your vCenter servers, and using one session, you can access the multiple vCenter servers. So for the ease of management, there is a way where we can manage the entire infrastructure with single session, which may contain multiple vCenter servers, okay, where thousands of hosts, thousands of virtual machines linked by vCenter servers together. So this concept, okay, linked mode group will connect all your vCenter servers. So linkage is called as vCenter server link mode group, and it was a manual process. Previously, we need to link multiple vCenter servers manually. Now it is automated. You don't need to do anything. Okay, it will connect the multiple vCenter servers automatically. Clear, guys? What is linked mode group? Any doubt in link mode group?
No, sir.
Anyone? What is it? What is the use of this link mode group?
You can manage multiple vCenters together.
Multiple
vCenters, like 6,000
vCenter servers together. Okay, very good. It will link all the vCenter servers, so you can access them using one session. And guys, this vCenter server is having two components. First component is called as VMware Platform Service Controller, which is also called as PSC. And we have vCenter service, or you can say only vCenter. Okay, vCenter server is a different thing and vCenter service is a different thing. So it is having two main components. Let us see the uses of these two different components. First, we'll discuss about the PSC, Platform Service Controller. So VMware Platform Service Controller group of infrastructure services. So it is having multiple services like vCenter single sign-on and VMware Certificate Authority. So this PSC is having these two services, single sign-on and VMware Certificate Authority. So what is this single sign-on? As we have discussed, it will allow the users to access the multiple services using single account. So you will have only one account and you can access the multiple services of vSphere. And it supports this single sign-on supports multiple directory services like local directory service, Active Directory, and LDAP. So this is the use of single sign-on. So we have already discussed what is single sign-on in our first class. And so where is this single sign-on available? It is available in PSC. So if you want to get this single sign-on, you need to install PSC. And this PSC is having one more service called VMware Certificate Authority. So this service manages the certificates, and certificates are stored locally. So VMware Certificate Authority service is used to manage the certificates, and it is having the license service as well. So this service manages all the licenses. So to manage the licenses, to manage the certificates for single sign-on, we need the PSC. Without PSC, you are not going to get these three services. Let us see the second component. The second component is vCenter. So when we install this vCenter, you will get the following services. So services installed with vCenter is PostgreSQL. So guys, vCenter server required database. Okay, so it can be SQL database, it can be Oracle database, but vCenter server required the database. So by default, it will install a database called PostgreSQL database. So vCenter server required a database and it will install this database automatically. So vCenter server can also be installed with Postgres database. However, this option is limited and suitable for a small environment. vCenter server 6.7 with internet database can support 20 hosts. So this default database can support only 20 ESXi hosts. If you have more than 20 ESXi hosts, then you need to go with SQL database or Oracle database. So it will support 20 ESXi hosts and 200 virtual machines. So it is for the smaller network, you can see. So we can install the external database. So external database also are supported for better scaling. The options are Oracle or Microsoft SQL. So database. So what is the use of this database? Why this vCenter server required database? It stores the inventory items, security roles, resource pools, performance data, and other information. So Oracle and Microsoft SQL servers are supported database for vCenter server.